Hello and welcome back to Jurassic Skyblock. 'Tis me, Duncan, soon to be a new owner of many dinosaurs. This is a sponsored video, just to let you know. So remember, if you want to join me, just join the server IP duncan.solumic.com. Last time you saw me build a fisher and get some fish and get some good enchants on it and make this incubator thing, so we can incubate dinosaur eggs. Now we haven't got any dinosaur eggs yet, but I have been playing a bit this week, and as you can see, I've made the start of an emerald island and a sugarcane farm, and I've moved the wheat farm from here over to this new island here, over there. Now the emerald island, the reason I'm doing that is because each block of emeralds and other kind of blocks you place in the world gives you levels on your island. If you look on the right hand side, you can see that I'm level 1440. If I type in island levels, you can see that because I got to level 500, I get this reward. 10 redstone blocks, 10 lapis blocks, 5 gold blocks, and $10,000. There we go, boom. The next one is level 2,500, so I'm getting towards it, and then I get a bit more stuff from that, and so on and so on and so on, up to level 100,000. So it's just like another way of like earning rewards, and also it kind of shows your rank on the server. If I type in island level rather than levels, it says that I am ranked 71 on the server. There we go, number 71. So not too good, not too bad. We've got some stuff here, I'll just dump it on this chest. Right, so today, as you can see, I've got $805,000 from my week's worth of work, and with that, I think I can work harder towards getting our dinosaur egg. So what we need to do is go to dinosaur menu, dinosaurs, and we look at the recipes. We want the egg, so that is $112,000 and 7 gems. We've got 32 gems now from our wheat farms. It seems like wheat farms is the quickest and easiest way to get gems, I found at least. Fishing wasn't so good, but wheat farms seem to get a bunch. So I can buy this recipe now. Let's left click to buy the Velociraptor egg recipe. Yes, that's $112,000 spent. And now we can make the egg. Now it needs 6 beacons, 2 horn coral, and the fossil. Also, a very friendly guy called Prof Supernova, shout out to you, dude, gave me a couple of spawners, so I can spawn blazes and endermen. And he also gave me a cell wand, which sells stuff in chests. That's pretty cool. So today, let's start off by trying to make that egg, shall we, and start getting it hatched. So I think the recipe is it needs 6 beacons. Let's go to the shop and buy these things, right? So shop. Let's see how much this stuff costs. Value blocks. So we want 6 beacons. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's going to cost me $600,000. Now that is pretty much all my money. So I haven't quite reached where I need to be yet. I still need 2 horn coral blocks, but I'm getting there. I've got the 6 beacons, I've got the fossil, I've got the recipe. I need more money. Okay, so more money means I need to do more farming. I'm thinking maybe an auto farm would be good, because I could go AFK then and let it just churn up the money for me. I'm thinking maybe a bamboo farm, but observers are actually quite expensive, and I need at least 1. So if we go to, I don't know, redstone. Observer is 10,000. I could buy an observer. It's not too bad. I could buy an observer. Let's buy an observer. Buy 1. I think we can do it with 1. It's a bit weird, but I think it does work. Okay, so there we go. I can make pistons. Let's make a few of them. I'm not sure how many we should make, but I'm thinking like quite a few. Maybe like, I don't know, 15? 15 pistons. Boom. With the observer and the pistons, we also need some more redstone. I've got some blocks of it here. Turn that into redstone. We need some glass, I think, which is from the shop. We could just buy sand and cook it. It's a lot cheaper to buy sand. Let's buy, I don't know, 2 stacks of sand and start cooking that up in our furnaces. Come back and get that in a minute. Next we need some actual bamboo. Also, let's hide the beacons somewhere safe in case they fall off and lose them. Just put them in here. Beacons, fossils, all safe. Good. Also got a chunk hopper, which is an item which collects anything in the chunk. So we can use that rather than using like the classic railway thing with the minecart picking stuff up. This should do it all for us, which is nice. Right, we need some bamboo, of course. Without bamboo, we can't make a bamboo farm. So we'll buy, I don't know, let's buy 21. Screw it. There we go. Bam, we got some bamboo. Cheap. Right, let's get this thing built. Let's, what block should we use? Should we use dark oak? That's quite pretty. And, yeah, we'll use dark oak and we'll use glass so we can see what's going on inside. And we've got redstone, we've got an observer. What else do we need? That should be it. Okay, so let's go over to this blank island that I've built, and we'll start putting this together. Also, since we're here, we might as well farm all of this wheat that we've got going on. So let's see if we can get any gems. We've got a bunch of gems now, but you know, more gems is always good. There's a gem. Ooh. No, another gem. So this is definitely the best way of getting gems. Fishing just only got me 1. Takes a little while to reseed the whole thing, but totally worth it. 3 gems already. Look at that. Rolling them. 4 gems. Oh, glorious day. I've got so many gems. Okay, that's good. That's a good haul. 4 gems. Let's get this replanted, and then we can get this bamboo farm up and running. Okay, so the bamboo's going to be planted on the ground, but then we want to have pistons pushing it 1 block up. So we put a block down here. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's it. Can we expand the island slightly? It looks a bit cramped in this side here. Let's just put a bit of dirt down here just so it looks a bit better. Okay, so that's going to be where the pistons are. So we put pistons there now. Pistons, and then we plant the bamboo down on this line here, and then it pushes it. Now the chunk hopper, let's have a look at the chunks. So the chunk actually is a little bit different to how we wanted it to be. We're going to have to slightly modify this island and then move these 2 over so that this is all in 1 chunk, but I can do that. Okay, so we have it all in 1 chunk now, so the chunk hopper will work, hopefully. Now we want an observer, and observers basically will look at a block and send out a redstone signal when that block changes, right? So how it works is when the bamboo grows to a certain height, it will see that and it will activate all the pistons. Now, obviously, a more optimal way of doing this would be having observers all the way along this line, but I can't afford that, so I'm going to do it with 1, and hopefully I'm kind of gambling that all the bamboo grows at a similar speed, but I think it won't actually matter because it can grow really high. So even if it grows too high and the pistons go off, it's still going to be like totally fine. I'm still going to get all of the stuff that grows. So I don't think it's actually going to be an issue at all. So what I need to do is put an observer down on one of these blocks here. So when it sees the bamboo at this height, it will send a redstone pulse out of this hole here. Yeah, now, let's just double check to see if what this does. So if I put let's just say we grow the bamboo. Boop, boop. So that should be glowing at the back now. Oh, and only when it actually changes, like the second it changes. So if I break this, you should see a pulse. There we go, a little pulse. Good, so that's kind of working. But now I need it to actually activate all of the pistons, right? So if we put a block, let's go with these wood blocks, block there. And we get some redstone. Nope. Get some redstone dust. There we go. Now that won't... I don't think that will activate the piston. Let's just find out. Oh, it does. Okay, good. That's good. That's what I wanted. Now, what we do is we just have a... If we have a line of blocks down here... It does. It works. Okay, cool. I actually don't need the repeaters because I was going to have the repeaters going into each piston, but I think we can just do it this way. And hopefully, I'm not sure if it'll go with all these blocks. Let's find out. It might miss the last couple. Nope, it gets them all. Perfect. Actually, that's all we needed. It's literally all we needed. Okay, so now we'll plant the bamboo all the way along here. Like that. Might as well grow a few of them up. Okay, I think it just does it by itself and it's quite quick. So whenever this one on the left grows to this height, it will pop all of them. Right? So that's just going to work, I think. So we can just make this look a bit more pretty. And I don't actually think we even need the glass. I think with the chunk hopper, it will just work. So let's have a look. Let's get the chunk hopper down. Chunk hoppers collect items dropped within the chunk they're placed in. You can upgrade your hopper by looking at it and typing hopper. There we go. So we'll get a chunk hopper. Let's get a chest built as well. Double chest. So let's look at the chunk. So anywhere in this chunk will work just fine. Look at that one's growing really high. So let's just say we want to put it, I don't know, we can just test it out by putting it right here. And then having the hopper like that. There we go. So now, if I drop anything in this chunk, it should be in this chest. Yeah, there we go. Look, coal in this chest. Boom. So now, as soon as this bamboo grows up, let's just help it on its way a little bit. There you go. As soon as any of this bamboo grows up, this one on the left grows up, all of this will get chopped and left into the chest. And it doesn't really matter if this grows really, really high. Like, if this one is slow as hell, it doesn't really matter because all these will get chopped at this level anyway. So even if all of them are, like, up to the top, except this one on the left, it will still, all of it will drop down and go into this hopper. Ooh, there we go. It happened. And look, we've got 18 bamboo in our chest. That is simple. The chunk hopper makes the whole thing a lot easier. And actually, I completely overthought it. I didn't need the glass, didn't need the redstone repeaters. So all I needed was this little setup here. And it's super simple and easy to do. I could even make a second one, because that was only 10,000 for this thing. I could make a whole another row pointing the other way. And there we go. That is a bamboo thing. So now if I just go AFK for a bit, I can just collect a load of bamboo. I could even mine at my cobblestone generator at the same time as this goes off. And there we go. We have it. We could do the same thing with the sugarcane as well. The same method will work just fine. Okay, so I've expanded my bamboo farm. And I've made it 5 times over, basically. I filled the whole chunk. And it is making me quite a lot of bamboo. I've been selling bamboo and I've been selling my mining stuff as I've been cobblestone mining. And I've got $370,000 now. It's probably got a bit since I last checked. Yeah, there's a few stacks. I got this item called the Sell Wand, which you right click on a chest and it will sell everything in that chest. Like that. Boom. And that just gets him some money and empties the chest. So it's quite a simple way of selling stuff. Not necessary. You can just like use the shop to do it. It's the same thing basically, but it's useful. That's the thing that guy gave me. Anyway, so I've got enough money now, I think, to start making the egg. So we want the beacons, we want the fossil, and we want to go to the shop. So we type in shop, and we end up here. And we can go to, let's go to value blocks. And we need to buy 2 horn coral blocks. Just 2. There you go. $300,000. Bam. Expensive, and that's leaving us on very little money. But what we can do now is we can craft the egg. And I think it's 3 beacons here. 3 beacons here. Coral, and the fossil. And that makes the Velociraptor egg. Place this egg inside an incubator to begin hatching it. We have an egg. So now if we go to the incubator, we should be able to just add it to the incubator. You've placed a Velociraptor egg inside your incubator. Complete quests in order to progress the egg hatching. Once an egg is 100% hatched, you can hatch that dinosaur into an enclosure. So now, I haven't got an enclosure yet, and that is the next step, and I cannot afford that yet. But also, we had to do a lot of work to hatch the egg. So let's type in quests. Quests. So I've actually completed one. This one here, Master Farmer. And I get some bone meal, vote key, and a quest point. 1 hour left. Good thing I did this now. Damn, we've claimed the quest. This one here has an hour to do. We have to craft 5 minecarts, 16 rails, and 4 powered rails. We can probably do that. We have a bunch of stuff, equipment-wise. We have lots of iron. Actually, no, we sold it all. We sold it all to get that money, but we can make more fairly quickly. We have only an hour to do this, but I think we can manage it. Right, so we want to make some rails. That should be easy enough. 16 rails. How many was it again? We have to make... we've made 128 rails out of 16, so that's plenty. 5 minecarts and 4 powered rails. Okay, so I've actually just used up all my iron because I'm a numpty. We can make... what else do we need to make? Minecarts and powered rails. Powered rails aren't too hard. We need some gold, which we have, and some redstone, which we have. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 sticks and redstone. That gives us 6 powered rails. How many did we want again? We needed 4. So we've done that. We just need 5 minecarts now. Just 5. Shouldn't be a problem. How many can we make with that? We can make 4. So we're 1 off. Should be enough. There we go. 5th cart coming up. Boom. Okay, we've done the quest. You've successfully completed a quest. Let's hand it in. Ta-da! Okay, we've done these 2 quests. So in the next hour, we'll get given 2 more quests. There's also another quest which has 2 days to complete to catch 1,000 fish. Could take us a little while, but we could just use our fishing machine to do that overnight. All right, so we've done 2 quests. We've got our egg incubating there. Hopefully by next week I should have this hatched. I'll keep doing quests during the week and we'll try and get it done. And then we need to save up enough money to buy an enclosure. The enclosure is going to be expensive, I think. So let's have a look. It needs 168,000 to unlock it. And then the recipe itself, how do we figure that out? Velociraptor enclosure builder. It is another 6 beacons and another 2 horn coral blocks. So it's going to be 6 and like nearly another million to build the enclosure. So hopefully by next week I'll be able to get the egg hatched and we can start putting the enclosure together, and then we can get our first Velociraptor. I'm pretty excited. I can't wait to see the little guy helping us out, making the generator more powerful. And now we have this auto bamboo farm, we should be able to get some more money coming in. But yeah, until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Goodbye!